Okay.
At this point, we're ready to move on to the dynamic lift test. I am going to again read the directions to you, Travis, so you know what we need to do. So the directions are, this test is an evaluation of your maximum lifting ability. There is a minimum lifting requirement that you need to meet in order to qualify for the job. For this test, I would like you to determine the maximum safe weight you are able to lift for one or more of the following lifts: a pallet to table level lift, a table to mid-chest level lift, and or a mid-chest to overhead lift. You will start with the pallet to table lift. You will do this by lifting this box and then placing it back in the original position. After lifting the box, ask yourself if you feel you could lift more weight without experiencing undue strain. By undue strain, I mean strain that causes pain and or extreme discomfort. In other words, ask yourself if you could lift more weight safely. Do not attempt to handle more weight than you feel you are capable of handling. If you feel you could lift more weight safely, put more weight in the box. Repeat the lifting procedure until you feel that the weight in the box represents the maximum weight that you can lift without experiencing pain or discomfort. If I notice any indications that you have reached or exceeded your maximum safe limit, such as abnormal lifting postures or movements, I will stop you. When you have reached the maximum weight you can lift for this task, set the box on the scale and sit and rest. After you have rested, we will use the same procedure for the table to mid-chest lift and mid-chest to overhead lift if required. You may use a stool during the mid-chest overhead lift if you would like. Please do not hesitate to make weight adjustments in the box. The more weight adjustments you make, the better you will be able to judge the maximum weight you can lift. You can remove the weights from the box as well as place weights into the box. Also, please take your time in between lifts so you do not become fatigued. I will demonstrate the lift for you. Do you have any questions?
Nope.
Okay, at this time, I'll have you sign below to indicate you understand the test procedures, and if you do not have any questions, are ready to take the test. And again, we would both sign this piece of paper. Okay, now I will demonstrate the lift for you. So this lift, we are going from the pallet height to the 30-inch table height. To do this lift properly, you need to have at least one hand under the box and go straight to the box. I do not want you pivoting or turning to do your lift. Again, and then you will go back to the same pallet height. Proper lift means lead with your head and shoulders and not with your hips.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yep.
And we'll start with the empty box.
All right.
Do you feel that you could safely lift more weight?
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and you put one or two weights in the box for me. And I'll have you again repeat that same lift. At this point, we would continue to add 1 to 2 weights at a time until he has reached the max amount of weight allowed for this lift, or he has reached his max where he feels he can no longer lift safely.